one powerful one that you would like to share कि ये तो मतलब एकदम I was like कुछ भी हो जाए इसको तो करके ही दिखाना है.
Yes, and that was when I pulled my husband out from the jaws of death. The nurse who was handling the intensive care came and told me, so sorry, the doctor has given just 24 hours for him. And I was like livid mad. I said, what are you talking about? Who told you that? How dare you talk like that? It was a miracle. In 2 months, he was walking, talking, and driving.
Wow.
Then we went.
Were you trained to do that? And how did you do that? It's like not... first of all, to stay calm in such situation itself is difficult.
You can either wait in life for things to happen to you, or you have the power to make things happen. The most interesting part was I loved his bikes and he loved me. 50 years of beautiful life journey.
मतलब 50 years का तो marriage है तो people you can guess what's her age.
I'm only 17 years old. I'm sweet 17. So to be a champion, to be above the rest, you need to do more than your best and raise your bar each time. That's what's the making of a champion.
This is such a powerful learning ki mangna seekho. Means the words have power, but we have to be very specific. What do we exactly want?
I can do anything that I want in my life, but I need to want it with full passion. And if you want to do anything, you can achieve, even the stars. But you need to want it with that strong passion and mindset. And what I learned that whatever you want to do, if you really have the passion for it, the universe gives you opportunities. Had contacts with phenomenal, important people, powerful souls in my life, like Dhirubhai Ambani.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another super fabulous guest, and till date she is the youngest guest of my channel, and you will be surprised with her energy levels and her aura. So let me introduce first of all who is she. She is Nawaz Markar from Melbourne, Australia, originally from India, and she is an author. She is a coach. She is a speaker. She is NLP master practitioner, healer, entrepreneur, international keynote speaker, and what not. मतलब वो endless list है. If I go on saying, तो there will be like ये interview आधा वहीं तक चले जाएगा. So let's first welcome her. Hello Nawaz ji, welcome to my channel. I'm super blessed to have you on my channel, and thank you for accepting my request to share your about your story on my channel.
Thank you so much, Anita, for inviting me. It's an honor and privilege to be here today. It's always been my passion to give whatever I can and whatever I have to spread that happiness and knowledge in the world. So thank you for this opportunity.
Nawaz, would like to know your journey in brief, how it has been till now.
I've had a super journey of my life. Born to Zoroastrian religious priestly caste family, middle class family, but very powerful souls. My grandparents were extremely powerful souls, and their influence has been tremendous in my life even till this date. The learnings that I got from childhood is what most people get an opportunity to learn much later in life as adults. And from my childhood, I had a wonderful schooling. I was an all-rounder academically, sports, extracurriculars, dancing, choir, you name it. And Nawaz was there. My college was also phenomenal. I had a wonderful journey in college. Well, after I did my first year science, I wanted to do doctorate, become a doctor. But my dad's sisters, who were doctors, had a major meeting and they sort of really didn't want me to become a doctor. And I kept pleading, why? But why shouldn't I become? They said, you are so good and so interested in other extracurricular activities that continue studies for so many years, you're going to leave it halfway. I said, how do you know? I never leave anything. I never quit. But the long and short of it, I didn't get into medical. And then soon after my degree, I got married. And I met, my husband was a part of our group of friends, you know. And the most interesting part was I loved his bikes and he loved me. And I never knew he loved me. He had the best bikes in town, and I was a very good pillion rider because with my dad, I was always on the bike from childhood. I loved his fast bikes. I'm always very adventurous and never realized that he loved me. So I always had the seat on the best bike in town. And then we got married soon after my college got over, just before, in fact, the final exams. He proposed to me. And it was a big surprise, really big surprise. But we got married and we've had a beautiful journey, 50 years of beautiful life journey.
मतलब 50 years का तो marriage है, तो people you can guess what's her age.
And this is going to be the topic of my next book, in fact, my journey to golden anniversary.
Awesome. We'll be waiting for that.
After my marriage, I was into the corporate world. That also I got in by chance. And then just the universe helped me and opportunities came by and I kept growing. Had contacts with phenomenal, important people, powerful souls in my life, like Dhirubhai Ambani. So a lot of people of very, very high values of life came into my life, and I've imbibed a lot from each one. My corporate journey ended with being a director of a college where I imbibed in the students and the staff the importance of living life at level 10. And then my family needed me, and I gave it up for my mother's sickness. But before that, I was with NIT, and I'm very happy to say that I was instrumental in introducing computerization of banking in India.
Wow.
And then the family came, and I was happy with the family, and I was into many other things as an individual, not working for anybody. I was on the International Advisory Board of Royal Resorts, which are now Karma Resorts. Then got into Avon, which is a business till now since 27 years. With Avon. I was in the Managing Director's Advisory Council, and life has been a bed of roses.
Awesome. So, Anwaz, you would like to know ki even at this age, I have seen the passion in you of learning still and growing still. So what is that thing that inspires you? Because I have mostly seen people after their 50s, 60s, they are saying that हमने जो करना था हमने सब कर लिया है. Now we just want to relax, chill, enjoy life. But I have seen you totally opposite. नहीं, अभी तो मेरे start हुई है journey.
अभी तो बहुत कुछ बाकी है. I think I shared with you that I have a wish, and that is the world celebrates my 100th birthday as the longest living wonderful coach, international coach and
Bless
speaker.
Bless you.
Yes. Well, I imbibe this zest, this passion for learning, the inquisitiveness, the curiosity to learn as much as you can from the words of my grandmother since childhood. She used to say, the day you stop learning is the day you die. Always. And when she was in the last stages on bed, and if my mother was feeding her something, she would say, "Wow, it's delicious. Tell me the recipe." So my mother would laugh and say, "Where are you going to make it, Mama? It's okay." No, 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 no. Tell me. I have to learn. I have not finished my learning for today. And she would ask the recipe, and my mother would say, "But what will you do with it?" She said, "I will share it. When people come to visit me in the evening, I will tell them that this is a beautiful recipe, because whatever I learn, I have to share." So these are the qualities I picked up from her.
Awesome. So the inspiration comes from your grandmother.
Yes, she was an awesome soul.
Okay. Which incident in your life was you think that it was a turning point in your life जहां से आपको एकदम like वो होता है ना एक स्विच एक फोर्स एक अंदर से जो मोटिवेशन होता है वो मिला कि I have to do something in life.
Yes, I was about 10 years old. And that incident, whatever I am today, every moment of my life, that core belief that I can do anything that I want in my life, but I need to want it with full passion. And if you want to do anything, you can achieve, even the stars. But you need to want it with that strong passion and mindset. That was an incident when I was 10 years old. And my cousins used to go for ballet class. I loved ballet, but my parents couldn't afford it at that time. So I used to chaperone them. They had to go by bus quite far. So I used to chaperone them and go there, sit and watch. And come home, and I used to dance my heart out in front of the mirror. The lead dancer fell sick, very, very sick, just a week before the final program. And our teacher went into panic, Firoza Lali. She's no more. And she went into panic. What will I do now? So she asked all her students if anybody knew everything and all that. She tried them out, but she wasn't satisfied. I was sitting there and I just bucked up my courage and very, very sheepishly told her that I know the part. And she went, "You?" I had butterflies that tweeted in my stomach at that time. But I still bucked up the courage and I said, "Yes, I do. Give me a chance." She said, "Come on, come and dance." I didn't have ballet shoes, nothing. In my ordinary shoes, I danced. And I danced like I've never danced before.
Wow.
So passionately. She was like dumbfounded. "Wow, you are better than my best deal dancer. How did you do that?" I said, "Miss, I used to watch and go home and practice." And she was at that time very relieved. But a mother who was sitting next to her, who was the major domo, and she said, "Oh my God, you've learned everything for free."
You are reminding me of Eklavya from mythological stories, where he also learned from Dronacharya while they were teaching to the Pandavas, only by looking at them and not actually directly learning.
Wow. So anyway, the short of it, long and short of it was, luckily that girl's outfits fitted me. And then came to the shoes. The shoe size was not the same. Those days, the shoes costed more than 100 rupees, which was again a lot of money. So I told her, the teacher, "Give me 2 days." And I went home. I took my cousin's shoes and told Mummy, "Can you make these?" Because she was very, very good with her hand, very artistic woman, could do anything. She was very artistic. So we went to the market, bought the silk leather, and she made shoes. I cried as she was making it because her fingers were bleeding. You know, even though she had the thimble on, that needle would go through the thimble and it wasn't easy to stitch leather. But she made the shoes. And when I took them to the teacher, she was like, again, wow, who made them? I said, my mother crafted them for me. She said, tell her, I'll give her this for everyone. So I said, no, miss, I won't tell her. Her fingers bled no more. But I wore the shoes and I was there at the function, became the queen of that whole event. I danced my heart out and it went very, very beautifully. So much so that the Shah of Iran came up on stage and called me up, congratulated me, and gave me 500 rupees, which was a huge amount those days, at least for me as a child. So that was this event where I learned that whatever you want to do, if you really have the passion for it, the universe gives you opportunities. But you have to be present every moment, be aware in every moment of your life to grab the opportunity when it comes. If I had not opened my mouth out of fear on that day, that thought came to me that she will know that I'm learning, she'll stop me from now on. At that time, if I let that negative thought come to my mind and stop me, I wouldn't have had this opportunity. So that was a very, 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 very dramatic and important incident in my life from which I had a lot of learnings, which I have imbibed so deeply that I live by them even today.
Awesome, awesome. That we can see. हमें वो दिख रहा है आपके achievements में. एंड ओके ठीक है, ये तो एक मोटिवेशन वाली बात है, बट इवन आई वुड लाइक टू नो दैट at this age how do you keep that energy, because physically our health, like after a certain period, that is like natural process that the energy levels go down, and how do you take care of that thing, like उस चीज का कैसे ध्यान रखते हो? What special do you do to keep the energy?
Anita, my darling, I'm only 17 years old. I'm sweet 17. It's all in the mind. It really is.
Wow. So you
And
are a live example of that age is just a number?
absolutely, absolutely. And discipline. Very important is discipline in your life. So, what is health? You eat wisely, you sleep enough, and each one's requirement is again very, very adjustable. Every day is depending on what is your mindset. And you exercise daily in some form or the other.
So what forms of exercises do you practice?
Well, I do yoga, but these days I must admit I haven't done it for a while, for in fact more than 2 months now. So I go occasionally for a walk, and if I'm not able to do anything and the days have been very busy, so when I'm doing my daily chores like cooking, okay, when it's on the stove, you'll see me exercising. I hold the kitchen counter and I do push-ups, or my legs are marching while my hands are cooking.
Wow.
And I keep doing
Multitasking.
multitasking. I just do that. Even like this, when I'm on the computer, say for longer sessions, then my legs, I keep swinging them up and down. I use them because the advantage of Zoom is you can't see below that. And I use that time to exercise my lower limbs.
Okay, so आप basically opportunities ढूंढते हो कि जरूरी नहीं है कि you have to take out special time for exercising. In whichever form, जहाँ पे भी हो, बैठे हो, खड़े हो, whatever you are doing, you can exercise.
Yes.
That's an awesome tip.
Yes. Even in the house, we have a villa. So if I have to go up to the upper deck, then I will run up the stairs. I will not go slowly, slowly, slowly. I'll run up the steps and run down the steps. So,
And how much do you feel does the mindset play role here?
I think the mindset is the most important. Take, for example, sleep. Yeah, your belief is what creates your destiny. So, when you have a belief that you need 8 hours of sleep to be energetic the next day, yeah, the day you sleep less, the next day you won't be energetic because that's your belief. For me, it's not so. More than 3-4 hours is more than enough.
Wow.
There was a time when I was in Japan and I wanted to make the most of it. I was there for 4 or 5 weeks, and the whole period of more than a month, I slept only 1.5 hours. There
Such
was a
a
time in
little
my
time.
life when we were shifting, when for a period of 5 consecutive days, I didn't sleep at all. I worked 24 hours night and day. There was a time when I was doing my systems management, and the finals were 4 days away, and my father-in-law had expired. My husband came from Muscat and he said, "Why aren't you giving the exam?" I said, "How can I?" And he said, "I'll support you. I'll manage everything in the house. You study." 4 days non-stop. I didn't sleep. And I studied 3 hours before leaving the house. In the morning at 4 o'clock, I went to sleep, got up at 7, gave my exams, and got a smashing 100% result.
मतलब मैं इमेजिन भी नहीं कर पा रही हूँ 4 दिन नॉन स्टॉप सोए भी ना. हाउ डिड यू कीप अप योर एनर्जी? आपको
Water,
नींद नहीं
water,
आई? वाटर.
all the
ओके.
time, water. Water gives you a lot of energy, keeps you hydrated.
ओके.
We are in environments, mostly in corporate life. People get tired at the end of the day. Why? Because they're in AC all day. AC dehydrates you. They don't realize that. How much water do they drink during the day? They don't. In the office, nowadays people are getting aware and they do. Otherwise, especially men, they don't drink water. So water is very, very important.
So water is the क्या बोलेंगे, water is the energy का source. I thought
This,
you must have taken some energy drink, something.
I don't believe in anything artificial. All resources that we need, whether mental, physical, health wise, to repair your body, all resources every human being has within themselves.
I
All of
can
them.
totally resonate. Even my funda in life is जितना natural उतना अच्छा.
Yes. And my friends used to say, "Arey, you are the queen of Avon and you don't use all this." I said, "No, I only use products which are natural based."
Cool, 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 cool. Do you like believe in manifestation? Are you like
Absolutely.
have you experienced manifestation in your life?
Very much, right
Would
from
you like to
childhood.
share something with us?
Yes, I would love to share the most powerful manifestation that I have learned of in my own family. Again, coming back to my grandmother, as I said, a very powerful soul, both my grandparents. She was pregnant, and those days there was these calendars with baby pictures. Yeah. And she used to have a picture on, she saw this picture of a girl, baby girl, golden hair, blue eyes, looking from behind a tree like that, and very pretty. And she kept saying, "I want a baby exactly like this." And grandfather used to make fun of her. "Oh my God, now you're even challenging the genes. Where will you get golden hair from? Where will you get blue eyes from?" She said, "No, I don't know. I can manifest it. I want baby exactly like this." And day and night, she was absolutely focused on getting that baby. She did exactly that baby. When she gave birth, it was a shock to my grandfather because the child was carbon copy, Xerox copy of that features, the golden hair, blue eyes. But unfortunately, the baby was only developed till the waist. The rest was a ball of flesh, and the baby died in 1 hour. That's when my grandmother, from this incident, she always told us and said, "Magna Sikho." Learn how to ask. Ask for being very specific what you want. Say the qualities. I want blue eyes. I want golden hair. Don't, if you say, she used to say like this, If you say Bata ko diya, Tata ko diya, mujhe bhi do, you'll get all Bata and Tata's problems, not their money.
This is such a powerful learning ki mangna seekho. Means the words have power, but we have to be very specific. What do we exactly want? Right?
Awareness, Anita, awareness. Be very aware of what you think, what you say, and what you do. When your thoughts, words, and your actions and sync, that's when you manifest it really beautifully and fast.
Awesome. Awesome. And was there any incident in your life that like it was like a challenge, but you took it?
Oh, there have been a lot of incidents like
I
that.
am sure there must मतलब बहुत सारे हो गए, but that one powerful one that you would like to share कि ये तो मतलब एकदम I was like कुछ भी हो जाए इसको तो करके ही दिखाना है.
Yes, and that was when I pulled my husband out from the jaws of death. He had a stroke, and the doctors, he was in intensive care. I forget the name of the medication that they gave him. They were supposed to give, they can give maximum, they give 5,000, they can go maximum 10,000. But he was not responding. And doctors had no hope. I went to the doctor and said, look, I'm not taking no for an answer. You are the doctor. You give him more, no? He said, I can't. If he lives, he will be a vegetable. He won't even be able to turn in the bed. I said, I don't care. You just make him live. Then you leave it to me. You make him live. Whatever it happens, I'm willing to sign all the documents. And they went with that medication up to 25,000. The nurse who was handling the intensive care came and told me, so sorry, the doctor has given just 24 hours for him. And I was like livid mad. I said, what are you talking about? Who told you that? How dare you talk like that? I immediately rushed to the matron and I said, look, I can't have any negativity around my husband. Please transfer this nurse right away. Right away. I can't have him around this. The nurse started begging, ma'am, sorry, it's my job. I've got such a good career. I said, till my husband in intensive care, his life is more important to me than your career. I'm sorry, you learned your lesson for life. You cannot talk negative in an environment where people are healing. And the nurse was immediately transferred. And I asked the matron to give me permission that whoever the nurse comes will not do anything for my husband. They will tell me this medicine is to be given and I will do it for him. So what I used to do, that I used to put a huge towel on him and they hold the glass and tell him to support him. Give little only so he can carry it and make him hold it with the hand that was affected with the stroke. And support him and say, you can do it. Come on. All the water used to fall. But he drank the medicine himself. And doctor said that was an excellent thing to do. That's how it speeds up his recovery. And the doctor told me that, Nawaz, you are permanent resident in the hospital. You're going nowhere for another 9 months to a year. It'll take him to recover if he recovers. And we still don't have hope. Are you ready to accept him in that state? You'll have to tend to him all your life because he'll be just a vegetable on the bed. I said, no, he won't be. You just save his life. He got the stroke on the 16th of December. It was that Ayodhya time when that happened.
Achha, long back you are talking about.
I'm talking of 93.
Oh, okay.
And it is not so much in the past because that incident is so alive in me still. And on the 23rd, he came to the room. They said he's out of danger. As soon as he came in the room on 24th morning and the doctor came, I told him, Doctor, we're going home. What will you do now? He said, give medication, physiotherapy, regular, all that we'll do. I said, no, then I'm taking him home today. I said, are you crazy, Nawaz? You're going nowhere. I said, Doctor, you're not listening. I'm not asking you, may I go home? I'm telling you, I'm going home today. You give me the discharge or I'll sneakily him out. He said, what's the hurry? I said, today's Christmas Eve. We have to go to a dance. He started laughing. But I took him home. Don't ask me how. Not in an ambulance, in the car. I did things that were not very pleasant once we reached home. It was very disturbing for the family, my mother-in-law and all, because I didn't help him up the stairs. I left him to come on his own. And he was extremely tired. Yet, once we were up there, I fed him and he went to sleep and immediately contacted my friends. They said, yes, we are having a bash at one of our friends. I said, I want you all to come and take us there at about 11:30. You come, we'll go there. Danced, went home. And after that, at home, I used to do things. A lot of really incidents happened. I won't go into all of them. I'll just tell you one, which was extremely funny, or maybe two. Once when he had to push his hands up and I was holding his shoulders back, stopping him from doing that, and he couldn't. So I used to say, focus all your energies completely on one focal point, your hands. And you can do it. Close your eyes, focus. And he did it with so much strength that he hit my chin. I flew in the air, just missed the fan, fell down, and the whole sofa was on me. And he was standing there and laughing. I said, homie, help me pick up the sofa. I can't do it. You asked for it. With great difficulty, I came out from under the sofa. And that was an incident that it was really humorous. He laughed and laughed and laughed the whole day. That you were very, very hard on me for my exercises. God punished.
You are reminding me like hero ki tarah, like some superpowers comes like that, right?
Yes. He had to I told him for finger movement, shut the tap, open it. He couldn't do it. I can't. Again, I keep telling him, focus, close your eyes, bring all the energies from every cell in your body on that one hand of yours. And you can do it. Bring them, carry them there. Bring it from everywhere in your body. Bring all the energy here. And you can do it. And he put so much strength to, close that tap. The whole tap came out of the wall with the tiles and the plaster and everything. The whole pipe was out. So we had a lot of fun, but it was a miracle. In 2 months, he was walking, talking, and driving.
Wow.
Then we went.
Were you trained to do that? And how did you do that? It's like not, first of all, to stay calm in such situation itself is difficult. Secondly, it's such a critical situation where you have to like take care of everything. Means पर्सन का तो केयर लेना ही है, अपने खुद के मेंटल एंड फिजिकल इमोशंस वो सब
Yes,
का भी
that's
केयर लेना
more
है.
important.
Yeah. So how, मतलब I'm just trying to understand what made you do all these things. Did you had the experience कि आपके पास कुछ बैकअप था कि पहले मैंने कुछ सीखा हुआ that I'm going to apply?
No, Anita, but right now, when you said, I'm trying to understand, you won't be able to understand. Just understand that it's all in the
Okay, I
mind.
understand.
You said I was calm. I was not calm. I was so aware and powerful. I tell you, women have this power, this Shakti. We become like Durga Mata. We can do anything. We can face any difficulty, any strong man. And we can. Have you heard of mothers? If the child comes under the car, they picked up the whole car. You
Yeah,
think a
yeah.
woman can pick up a car? No. But at that time, that force comes within you. I sometimes used to go to the toilet and I used to have tears in my eyes that I'm so harsh on him. But I would look in my eyes and say, my intention is to cure you at the fastest possible time, to perfection. So please, God, forgive me for being harsh with my husband.
And weren't you scared to do all
No,
this?
never, never. I'm never scared of anything. If you have belief in yourself and if your intention is good, having done no wrong, what judgment do you fear? Why should anything go wrong? Unless you have a wrong intention, a wrong thought. If your thought and your heart is clear and pure, things will always go right.
Wow, that was powerful. कि मतलब आपके intentions सही होने चाहिए, then the
Absolutely.
fear won't last. उसको
Yes.
overcome करने के लिए best thing is have pure heart.
ओवरकम क्यों करे? आएगा ही नहीं.
Oh,
उसको आने ही नहीं देना. You know, your mind has the capacity to have gatekeepers, and you should have very powerful gatekeepers. Gatekeepers are like doors that you have in your mind not to let negativity come in. Keep negativity out. There are 60 to 70,000 thoughts that come during a day to any person's mind, out of which just 7% we absorb, plus or minus 2. Out of that 7%, 93 are negative. 93% are negative. So you need only a minuscule of positive thoughts. And that's how your mind remains clutter free. If you let all that negative thoughts come in your mind is all the time in a clutter, your monkey mind. Don't let negativity come into your mind. Keep it away. Let them pass like clouds in the sky. मेरे लिए नहीं है, तू जा जिसके पास जाना है. Go near whoever you want.
is it that easy the way you are saying?
It comes through practice. Everything comes through practice and an intention to do it. Without doubt. Remember, 1% doubt is 100% out. Whilst doing it, if you doubt, देखो यार होता है क्या, नहीं होगा. नहीं होगा. Because आप देखने आए हैं, करने नहीं आए हो. You've come to see, not to do. But if you do with 100%, मैं कर रही हूँ. I'm doing it. If someone can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah, that 100% belief in our own self that no matter what, I am going to do it.
Yes. Full confidence, no matter what. Any obstacle that comes in the way is just a hurdle that you can jump over.
And means while doing all this thing, पहले के टाइम पे तो like that there was not so much of internet thing कि जाके गूगल कर लो, जाके कुछ
मैं तो अब भी
पता
नहीं
कर
करती
लो.
हूँ. अब भी नहीं करती हूँ. Because I
So
find that
how
when
do
you
you
get to
get that
Google,
knowledge कि ये चीज ऐसे करनी है?
Baba, the biggest source of knowledge is the universe. Everything comes from there. You are just an instrument to do it. If your intention is pure and your mind and heart are aligned, your thought, words, and actions are aligned with a pure heart and a pure intention, the universe helps you. The right thoughts will come to you.
Wow, that is powerful again. Nawazji,
Yes.
I'm like impressed कि मतलब how much depth you are talking. मुझे वो उस चीज की डेप्थ ऐसे समझ में आ रही है कि I used to think like हमें सीखना होगा, हमें वो चीजें प्रैक्टिस करनी होगी, then we'll become perfect and then we will apply. But here you are saying something which is like uh, once your thoughts, words, and action are aligned, they will come to us. We will be attracting them.
Yes. Yeah. Even the word impossible is how you say it. It's the same alphabets, same sequence. You just say, I am possible. So it's all in your mind.
Correct. Correct. And what is it that drives you to do more, to be more at any moment of time in life?
See, Anita, everyone who wants to be a winner in life wants to be on the winning side, not the losing side, which everyone wishes, right? Whoever wishes to be on the winning side, to be a winner, will always do their best. Or let me put it this way, will usually do their best. Yeah. So to be a champion, to be above the rest, you need to do more than your best and raise your bar each time. That's what's the making of a champion. Good, better, best. Be better than the best. Then leave to God the rest.
Okay, so these are the linings. So I'll note it down.
Words.
These are powerful lines. एंड
And
आई वुड ऑल्सो लाइक टू नो कि आपने अभी तक इतनी सारे माइलस्टोन जब अचीव किए, सो हाउ डिड यू बैलेंस योर वर्क लाइफ?
you know, work has never been work for me. Work has never ever been work for me. If you enjoy what you do, it's not work. It's your passion. You're enjoying it. It's all in the stride.
But do we always get what we love to do? Because many times some things we have to do which are not our passion, but we have to do.
You know what? You can either wait in life for things to happen to you, or you have the power to make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
You have the power to enjoy what you have rather than lament or crave for what you don't have. Do you believe that you are a part and a spark of God, of the universe? We are all connected as one. We all have the power of creation. In fact, I must tell you this. One of my hobbies is to create beautiful things from old things.
Wow.
And so being creative is being spiritually godly. Even if it means in your own job, you are converting that negative feeling inside of you of not liking that job into something that is, you've done your best and you're rewarded for it. So you have created a different environment for yourself and in your ecology. Remember, your life is God's gift to you. What you make of it is your gift to God.
आपकी तो हर सेंटेंस में ऐसा लग रहा है there are so much golden nuggets hidden. that
Words have
talks of
power.
your experience. You can say ये बाल ऐसे ही धूप पे सफेद नहीं किए हैं.
True. And words have power. When you strongly believe in what you say, what you think, what you do, that's where the power comes in. You don't have to depend on something else. You don't have to depend on anybody else. Absolutely, for each human being, the power and all the resources you need for whatever you need in your life, the resources are within you. You just have to tap them and not let them go dormant and wasted to the grave with you.
Have you ever felt in life that something is not working for you, or somewhere like you are giving your best but still things are not falling in place? ऐसा कभी हुआ?
अभी तो हमेशा होता है ना. It always happens when you're doing anything. It's not that life is a bed of roses for me. Each obstacle, each situation which you call negative, I say thank you to, because I consider that as a messenger from God for me to learn something. Why am I not getting there? Because there's something that I haven't learned yet. If opportunities come knocking at you at the worst of times, do you look at them? Do you seize them? Do you even, only if you live moment to moment of your life in full awareness, that's when you can seize the tiniest of opportunity that is flying by.
Wow. Again, another powerful thing. Thank you so much for this sharing this powerful things. I am like, मुझे लग रहा है कि I am getting something value packed, and I hope people here are enjoying and making notes, because ये बहुत powerful चीज है. अगर नहीं बना रहे तो go and recap and again watch it and make notes, क्योंकि she is talking from her experience, and I have personally seen her applying all this, because she is the one who walks the talk. I have seen her. We have our we are actually doing NLP masters together. We have our sessions at 7 p.m. Indian IST time, and she is in Australia. She wakes up at 1:30. She attends it till 5 o'clock, and we are wondering, how do you do that?
It's all in the mind, love. It's all in the mind.
Because she has made up her mind. करना है तो करना है.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And
I shared with you earlier that my aunts didn't let me do the doctorate. And I had several other opportunities when I wanted to do, but somehow the family came in the way. But let me share this and declare to the world today that I'm doing my master's in NLP, which finishes by December. And then by February, I embark on my thesis for my doctorate. And by 24 end, I will be very happy to be called Dr. Nawaz Marker.
awesome. Bless you.
It
And
is my
I
biggest
am
dream.
damn sure ये वाला डॉक्टर वाला जल्दी ही आपके प्रीफिक्स हो जाएगा.
Thank you. Thank you for your blessings.
That shows your passion towards working on yourself, growing each and every moment. Because like you said, that age is just a number for me, and you are proving it कि डॉक्टरेट करना है. अदरवाइज सम पर्सन में अरे यार अब डॉक्टरेट करके क्या करूंगा, अब तो जिंदगी निकल गई. आई हैव सीन मैनी पीपल ऐसे टॉकिंग, अब क्या करना है यार, अब तो जिंदगी निकल गई, करना था वो सब कर लिया, अभी तो हो गया, अभी तो बस चिल करो, आराम करो, यहाँ दुख रहा है, वहां दुख रहा है. दिस पार्ट इज पेनिंग, दैट
ये जिंदा मुर्दा है. Those people are jinda murda. They are not living their life. They are dead while they are still breathing.
मुझे तो आपके जैसा बनना है. When I am in your age, I want to be like you, passionate, energetic,
Enjoy.
and
Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Do whatever your heart desires. You know, this life of yours, people talk of heaven and hell. Yes. You've heard of heaven and hell, right?
yes.
What is heaven and hell? Again, my grandma had taught us from childhood. That doesn't come after you die. It is every moment of your life that you create heaven and hell in your life. When you take charge, when you do the right things, when you're having your good emotions, everything is frequency. Everything is frequency. And when you are on higher frequencies is when you have higher emotions, good emotions. When you're in higher frequencies, you're in heaven. When you're in lower frequencies, that is experiencing anger, hate, all sorts of negative feelings, you're in hell, living hell. That is heaven and hell. Don't wait for it that when you go, you will have to face something. You probably will come back here because you still have a lot of work to do if you believe in reincarnation.
So I feel that your grandparents has been your mentors right from the beginning, and I
Yes.
जिस तरह से आप बता रहे हो, I feel they were like learned and they were spiritual and they already knew this power of manifestation and all. मतलब अब हम लोगों को ट्रेंडिंग हो रहा है इसलिए इतना ज्यादा पता चल रहा है. वो उस जमाने की बात कर रहे हो आप, बहुत पहले की.
उस जमाने में they had no learning as such, but they were spiritually evolved people, very pure in their mind and heart. And I'm very thankful to the universe, to God, to giving me birth in such a wonderful family.
I would like to get a final piece of advice from you for all the people. Like, आप एक inspiration हो हम जैसे लोगों के लिए, and even people who are looking कि कैसे करे, stuck feel हो रहा है, ये चीज काम नहीं कर रही है, वो चीज काम नहीं कर रही है, या फिर एज हो गई है, या फिर एनर्जी लेवल नहीं है, whatever their excuses XYZ, या फिर genuine excuses I will say. What would you like to give an advice to them कि बस ये कर लो, ये एक मैंने पिल दे दी, इसको ले लो, everything will be sorted.
So I won't give advice because unless you want to do it and it comes from you, you will not be effective in doing that. Advice people yahan se sun ke yahan se nikal dete hain. But I can say what I do in my life. How do you keep up the power? How do you refill your cup? If you block your mind from negativity and just have a few positive thoughts in your mind, clear the clutter in your mind, how do you protect that? Yeah. Every morning when I get up, the first thing I do, if where I'm here in Australia, as I just sit on my bed, I open the shutters of my window and I can get the sunlight in. So I look at the sun rays, I close my eyes, I take the sun rays, and virtually I cover myself like a cocoon, completely like a silkworm creates its own cocoon with the sun's rays. And I thank the universe for protecting me always. I strongly believe that I'm God's chosen child and He holds me in His hand. So I thank Him and thank the universe for that. I give a lot of gratitude for what, even before I sleep in the night, I give gratitude for whatever happened during the day. But first thing in the morning when I get up, I give again gratitude for the day before and for giving me a chance to live one more day, keeping me safe during the night, keeping my family safe during the night, giving me a deep sleep to the deepest level. That's another whole topic of delta theta, the mind waves. You go to your deepest sleep that re-energizes you. When you're in that level of sleep, your body repairs itself. And that's when you get up fresh. You jump out of bed happily, looking forward to a new day, not groaning out of bed. Oh my God, aaj kya karna hai abhi? Chalo, one more day. There are people who get up that way and their day goes like that only. But if you get up, thank you, God, for one more chance.
Even that acting was not suiting you.
So that's how you prepare yourself to face the day, face the challenges that are thrown at you, whether you take them as challenges or whether you see them as an opportunity.
Correct. That
It's
makes
again
the
the
whole
way you
difference.
see it.
Yeah, that makes the whole difference, right?
Yeah, makes the whole difference. And at night, before going to bed, again, I go rewind my whole day. And it takes a minute or two. It's like a scale, a scale, taraju, what they say.
Yeah.
I put all the positive thoughts, words, and deeds in one side, and all the negative thoughts, words, and deeds, anything wrong I could have done. To err is human, to forgive is divine. If you don't make mistakes, then you're not human. Being human, you will make mistakes. But to consciously make mistake is a crime.
Oh,
When you make mistakes and you go and you realize them, you go and ask for forgiveness, you correct them. There's no kapat, there's no hatred, there's no negative intention in your mind or heart. But you still sometimes make mistakes. So I put it every day in that before I go to bed. And if the good is even little heavier than the negative, that is a day well lived for me.
wow, that
Thank you.
was super duper power pack mantra that you gave. उठने के टाइम पे क्या करना है, सोने के टाइम पे क्या करना है, एंड बीच में क्या करना है. एंड आई फील कि every day is what makes our life, right? हर एक दिन का importance
Absolutely.
होता है.
Every moment is what makes our life.
Every moment. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nawazji. It was awesome having you on my channel, and I'm like flabbergasted with your knowledge, with the amount of gold that you have shared in this interview. I'm going to like revisit it whenever I need inspiration, especially when I reach your age. तब तो पक्का देखूंगी. That time I'll need it more to get that charge, that energy.
Anita, why are you having that thought? You are so young. From now, you develop these qualities so strong that you will be teaching everybody. You don't need to look at my video at that age. Build
Oh,
yourself up from now.
correct, correct, correct. Thank you for correcting me. Awesome, awesome. So thank you.
Somebody will interview you and say what a powerful journey you have. And at that time, you can say, I learned a lot of lessons of life from a friend called Nawaz Marka.
Absolutely, absolutely. I will add your name as a credit. The credit goes to Nawaz Marker, my inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And
God bless you. And may you have a wonderful life yourself.
thank you so much. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this power packed interview. Do like, share, and subscribe, and share it with as many people as possible. Because इस इंटरव्यू में जो चीजें शेयर हुई है, those are all real life learnings. यहाँ पे थियोरी कुछ भी नहीं बताई गई है. Everything that नवाज has experienced, she has shared it. चाहे वो manifestation से related हो, चाहे वो उनके husband की health से related हो, everything that she has personally experienced, she has shared that. And I would like you to go ahead and implement this learning and see the changes in your own life. And then don't forget to comment below or contact Nawazi and say gratitude to her कि हाँ हमने एक इंटरव्यू आपका देखा था, वहां से हमारी लाइफ में ये शिफ्ट आ गया. So I would love to become the channel of that shift कि अच्छा नवाजी ने किसी और की लाइफ को चेंज किया, तो I was the channel.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm ever grateful if anybody wants to contact me. As Anita introduced, I'm a life coach and I'll be very happy to help you if any of you need my assistance at any time.
I will drop her social media handles in the description box below, so you can connect directly with Nawaz ji. And thank you so much, Nawaz ji, for taking out your valuable time and sharing the golden nuggets with us.
Thank you.
I'm really blessed to have you as a guest on my channel and as a friend in my life.
Thank you. I cherish your friendship. Thank you.
So, guys, see you with some other guests at some other time. Bye for now. Thank you so much, Nawaz ji.
Bye. God bless.